Hello everyone, so this week we're going to be starting out with Because He Lives, and so as usual the pad will fade in, and then from there David will lead us through that song. So verse 1 will just be David, and then we'll come in with him on that first chorus, staying in through verse 2, through that second chorus, and then through that bridge we'll stay in because it stays up, and then we'll go out after that bridge because then everything kind of washes out and it hits that down chorus, and then halfway through things start to build up on Amen, and right where the drums come in, and that's where we'll come in with David, and then we'll be in until the end of the song there with him. From there, go into our scripture reading for the day, and then out of that, we'll go into Jesus You Alone, which we introduced last week. And so just note, obviously if you weren't on last week, then obviously this will be a new song. So just please listen through. Great song. So verse 1 will be Alyssa, and then from there, we'll go into the pre-chorus, and that's where we'll come in. I search the world for love, and that's where we'll come in there with her, staying in through the chorus there, and then out of that, staying in through verse 2, all of that stuff, staying in through that second pre-chorus and chorus, it repeats that, and then it goes down to verse 3, and kind of there for a second, almost like we just did on Because He Lives, we'll go out, and then on You Rose from Death with the Morning, that's where we'll come in strong on You Rose from Death, right there with Alyssa, and then we'll stay in and be in big for the rest of the time there. So just listen through Jesus You Alone, really, really good song. And then out of that, it'll crossfade us into Here's My Heart. And so what we'll do is it starts on the chorus. So chorus 1, I'll take by myself. On the repeat of that chorus, we'll come in together, staying in through verse 1. And then it goes into the chorus, and then staying in through verse 1 and verse 2 again in the chorus. Basically, the third time it hits verse 1, where everything kind of goes down out of Here's My Life, Lord, that's where we'll kind of drop out there for a second. I'll take that first verse, and then we'll come in on verse 2, staying in through that verse 3 kind of bridge portion until the end. So we're in for a good bit of that song. Pretty straightforward. So chorus 1, we're out, and then basically staying in until the third time of the repeat of verse 1 after Here's My Life, Lord. And then out of that, we'll come in on verse 2 and stay in until the end of the song. So that is it for vocals. Pretty straightforward overall. So band, this is where y'all will start the video. Kind of top to bottom, pretty straightforward week. Nothing weird at all. So start with the pad. Out of that, we'll go into the video of everything. And then Shannon will count us down. We'll go into the pad that will then give us the cue to go into Because He Lives. David will give the welcome. Go right into that song. That is just like the track. From there, go into the scripture reading, and then out of that into Jesus You Alone. And then from there, we'll crossfade into Here's My Heart. Transitionally, Miranda, if you don't mind getting us into E out of Because He Lives, once kind of everything fades out, getting us into that would be wonderful. But that is it, guys. Overall, pretty easy week. Just let me know if you got any questions.